What's up, people? Let's turn on the music. There you go. So now you should be able to hear me. All few of you that are here. Bring this down. We're gonna finish these cards. Lo and behold, I didn't have the right I didn't have the right markers to finish some of the ones while I was at school. It was quite sad, actually. Where are we? Which of no, move this over that way. And nope, we want it to nope. Like that. Oh, nope, don't fall. That's where we want it. Ah, right. Let me put this. Oh. Why are we stuck? What's up, Skip? There we go. Okay. Makes hosting noise. Wait, is the alert box? No, the alert box is on. And it's like the alert box is on. So I don't know why it's not showing that. Let me check something else real quick. See if I can find it. But thanks for the host, regardless. Let's see. YouTube thumbnails, widgets, alert boxes. I know about the alert boxes. I have some. Test hosting. See? I was able to test the host. I don't know why it's not working. It just came through. And all the commands should work now. Logged in, logged out, that kind of stuff, you know. So it's hilarious because they don't have all the commands up. Like, so people know what the commands are. So how you doing today? Anything interesting happen? I'm just trying to finish these cards. That's my goal. That is the plan, and I have a jump on some of them. I really just got to fill in these blacks, but the bad part is that I could have finished them, but my travel markers didn't have all the colors I needed. Mostly because I burned through them. the cool grays. So faculty comments. So wait, the faculty comment on you, or is it the students? The students giving you comments. My students very rarely give me anything unless they're mad, right? When they're mad, they love to tell you just how crappy you are. It couldn't possibly be because they didn't turn any work. That's why they got the grade they did. Could never be that. Evaluations were last week. Ah. Oh, I don't want to use that. That's not the one I want to use. Oh no! Don't tell me I lost my new favorite. For shame. Extra small. I don't need an extra small. Okay. After I 1 to 3 comments on every student. Ew! 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 Kind of writes, because like this student was horrible. They did nothing all day. And then came to my office hours to see if there was anything we could do.
Which stuff are you gonna do with static or your choice? Alright.
That's like cruel. That is some cruel and unnecessary punishment, if you ask me. The fact that you have to write 3 things about them. Is it for the other faculty though? So is it for like when other faculty get a hold of those students? Is that what it is? So, you know, they're like, man, I wonder about this kid, and then they can look it up, or I guess what it is okay. So I was like, I guess what I'm asking, is it useful at all?
Yeah, I don't think this one works.
Bam! Look at that. Where are we going done?
It's a little
See, again, I wanted to use a blue gray for him, so we're gonna use this one, which is this light blue gray.
Oh. I love this one. Yeah, I think we should just keep playing Sandbox.
Miss Ebony, what's up?
Overrated. You wanna play on Neon Flows?
Nope.
We'll play on Neon Flows.
No! Who just won? Wait, who won? Did I win? I didn't win. Who won that?
Yeah, that's not scary.
Steam owner. I'm like, who won that?
Yeah, I canceled it because I said no to download. Alright, let's go.
I watched myself blow up. I don't understand how I could have possibly won.
Alright, I'll take the Hornet. What do you pick? Hold on, let me, hey. After start the race, where's the button? Alright. Ready? Steady? Go!
Yeah, the test went through just fine. I have no idea why it's like, nope, no hosts. Because like I said, I can test it again.
No,
But
I would never shoot.
like I said, the test went through just fine.
I didn't shoot, you shot.
My health bar was to 6.
Mine went to 0.
Yeah, and we both landed
You're cheating. You shot me.
I didn't cheat.
I picked this one.
You're not gonna
What was that? Oh my goodness.
Is now lurking.
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, no, I reset. Like I told you, I was like, that was my bad for not doing it last time, but I wanted to make sure that I reset, went back into Streamlabs, made sure everything was connected, all that good stuff. So, all the stuff should work now, in theory. I gotta remember to put all those commands in the
That's
home page.
You literally went out of your way to do it.
I did it. I swear. Oh. What happened to your car?
I deleted it.
Oh. Why?
Because I did this rule against myself and not what you want to crush.
Why would I crush it?
You already crushed me once.
Alright, ready? Ready? Go!
It's a lot of money.
Woohoo! That's not fair.
What?
Because you picked one faster than mine.
In a race.
Yes. Even this one's slow. This one's tiny. I died! Why did I die?
You're a bad guy.
I didn't hit anything.
You're a bad guy.
No, that doesn't. I'm gonna hit you with a tyrant.
So, how was work today, Miss Ebony?
Yeah, I bet you're shaking your boots now. Dookie.
Well, literally the rain carries massive capture of person, so that club is not good. So instead, I shot this.
Alright. No more Halo cards. They're too overpowered.
What up?
They are.
He's like,
Can't
what up?
wipe out.
What's up, Dream?
Yeah,
Night's
mine
Dream?
was spinning
How you
out.
doing? How's life up there in the Big Apple?
Ah! I can't believe you've done this.
You working hard today, or you hardly working?
That's what you get for killing me.
You literally have killed me so many times.
Yeah,
And someone does it back to you, now that's a problem?
yes,
No.
yes. That's why I killed you. I didn't even kill
My
you. I just
reset
threw you
message?
away.
Remember when you crushed me with the car?
Oh
I don't-
no!
I think I would have remembered.
I didn't. Oh my goodness, really?
I didn't cheat. I did not cheat. Didn't you just run me over with a car?
What is
No,
going
you're not
on, Twitch?
I was adjusting my car and you drove into it. Don't lie.
I don't know. Like, I don't know why that would
I can't
happen.
hear. This car is really loud.
Like, that makes a whole lot of no sense that me resetting got rid of all of your emotes. Oh, your follower emotes.
I wonder how you turn the lights on.
Try L. Try F.
Oh, yeah, that worked for the headlights, but what about the rest of it?
You don't get the rest of them.
expensive, always working, it never stops appearing. Yeah, that's true. You could always you could always leave the Big Apple, go somewhere that has a less cost of living. Although I don't think you'd like it. I think you like the hustle and bustle. I think you like the hustle and bustle of the Big Apple. What's up, Single Digit? So since you completely ditched us yesterday, how was the pay-per-view? I was cleaning up while watching. You weren't supposed to do that. You're supposed to enjoy it. And that was it.
I cannot find it.
I saw that William Regal showed up.
Hey, you have to wait for the countdown to be done.
Was it?
Thank you. Hey, don't blow my carpet.
Good, because I mean that thing was building for a while. And I hear Wardlow's supposed to be turning like face now. Moxley, oh, thank you. Thank you for those bits. And love, hype and love. Kind of. Thank you so very much, Miss Ebony. That is the wrong thing. Did kind of. That's funny. It just seemed like they're trying to break them up with Sean Spears and all that stuff. So good for him. He needed something, right? Because I mean, what were they doing with him? Nothing. So I guess it's good, right? They're giving him some type of push. I guess he's going to be the next TNT champ. So he's next up against Sammy Guevara, right? Yeah, I mean, isn't that what he's going for? And didn't he win that ladder match? So doesn't that?
So free, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Thank you so very much, AG, for that subscription. You are absolutely fantastic. 10 months, man. Thank you so very, very much for coming through with the 10-month subscription. Glad to have you part of the Ninja Empire family. And I promise eventually, soon, we're going to be getting back to ninjas. How you doing today, AG?
Ooh, and this thing flies.
Oh, we gotta turn the music back on. So quiet without it.
Hey, wait.
I don't want to.
Spanky. Wait, hold your horses. I haven't picked my
I'm working on page 49. Yeah.
What do you mean? You wanna fight? Bam. Okay, I'll pick a car. I will pick the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that too. It would make a lot of sense. Because I mean, then we can kind of put this CM Punk MJF feud to bed for a little bit.
Give me a little bit on my chair. I appreciate it.
There we go. A little bit of Frieza. Frieza! Oh yeah, he's been wrestling with AEW for a while. Boop, boop.
I'm gonna have the Lamborghini.
He's like, yep, came back out of retirement. And before it was all just, you know, I don't know. Everyone was kind of riding high on the nostalgia that CM Punk came back. These matches were not, you know, they're like, eh. You could tell that he was rusty. But cannot deny his skills on the mic. And I think now he's gotten to the point to where he's gotten good, you know, for his age and whatnot. So yeah. It's Frieza versus Thor. There you go. Oh, that light is... I don't know if you guys need that light, do you? We don't even need the light. Look at that. It's better that way. Okay. Oh no, I needed the light. That's why that was on. Okay. See? That's sad. Looks better that way.
Yeah, that is funny. Who would ever use a turn signal?
Let me see if I turn it this way. No. Alright. It's in face. Okay. It's like, okay. This Frieza beat Thor?
How are you drifting? You are. Ah! Whoa!
I've got to buy that overhead light. This mini lighting thing I've got going on is not working. I don't think Frieza beats Thor. Then again, maybe he does. I don't know. There we go. Look.
What?
I did see Sting almost kill himself. I mean, I guess he's just trying to prove that he's still relevant, you know? Like, Sting's there, but him being in matches is kind of useless because he's old. Okay. Golden Frieza beats Thor? Alright. I'll buy it.
Yeah, my car always spins out. I think you're hacking. You're telling, you're not telling me so. That's called cheating.
Not hacking.
I think I might have to kill you. In real life. No. I can't keep it if you're not telling me to control.
There's no control. It's driving the car. I didn't even
Are there controls now?
No, it's just driving the car. There's also a thing that says controls if you actually look.
Yeah, I know. I told you about that. Well, look,
That's it. I didn't.
what's the drift button?
There's no drift button.
There
No.
is.
Just drive good.
I can't just drive good because there's no drift button. How am I supposed to be fast?
Darby Allin. But Darby Allin doesn't speak. Probably because he has trash, you know, mic skills. But he is definitely a lot of fun to watch though. I give him that. Like his matches are always fun to watch. And then that coffin drop. You know what I mean? It's like I love him to see a feed on chaos. Nah, I knew you did. That coffin drop's just a dumb move. I'm gonna throw myself to fall on my back. And hopefully it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Do you require some assistance? I'll be right over.
Remember when we always played Simulator?
Yeah.
And sometimes it would glitch in the garage and you could never escape. You had to leave the game and then get out.
Especially to the apron of the ring. Yeah. The hardest part of the ring. Yeah.
Number 2.
That's not stuff you should be doing. It's just dumb.
It's under number 4. Where?
What is this garbage?
Why are you? Wait,
I don't know, but I don't like it.
me.
No, this sucks. I can't fly this thing. It's spinning everywhere. This sucks.
What is it? The vampire?
No, it's the Banshee 66B or something.
Oh, I love the Banshee.
The other Banshee's better. Oh no.
I have no idea what that was.
This sucks.
No, you just suck.
That's not the same Banshee. You took the good one.
Well, you told me the 26. There's only Banshee 26 and 27.
Oh, my bad. 27 sucks.
I'm curious to see what happens between Ring of Honor and AEW.
I died.
So fun.
Like, I'm really curious since he bought it.
I
Like,
did not explode.
What
I think
what are we expecting? Oh, Ring of Honor is their NXT? Okay.
I see.
That'd be interesting.
You should turn into me. Why would you do that?
That'd be interesting.
I'm
The
very,
person spawned in front of me and you ran in front of me.
I'm very cross with you.
You literally did that to yourself.
You did it to me.
No.
Ah, got him. I almost blew myself up. I died. Oh no, I can't move it. Ow.
Thank you, you did.
Yes.
So what? That is a dangerous thing.
Stop turning.
That'd be cool. Let Regal. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let Regal run it just to
You
be
can't grab it.
spiteful. You know what I mean? he he gets to be spiteful and be like, "Hey, look! Remember when you kicked me off of NXT? Now I'm running NXT over here."
There's a Halo vehicle pack in with the Halo weapons.
It doesn't. I checked.
You're right. Oh, there's a remote control for the car. What?
Controller up. Controller. Pull up the controller. What?
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he does. It should be with another station though. I think.
Yeah,
I think that
well,
if
try it with the
they put it with
Ranch.
TBS or TBS, it's not. You know,
oh, I accidentally got it.
I think it needs to be on a different channel though.
Oh, no, hello.
To create like the fake distance, right? It's like, oh, we're not just.
Have you tried linking?
It's not working.
I think that would be cool.
I'll show you my most favorite thing to do. So,
Current bloated. Yeah, the roster's huge.
you gotta grab a person, right? Okay, I don't think it's the right person, but it'll work. Hopefully.
Oh, okay, so you can only link the Synthis card.
And they keep signing people, so.
Oh,
Well, why would you do
I'm not doing it on purpose. It's really hard to control this.
The CW? Well, put them on USA. Because, isn't, are they still, is the WWW still on USA? Put it on the same network as the WWE and then beat them. That would be fun. You know what I mean? And you just beat them. Like, ha ha ha.
Anything that's simple, it looks like, oh, I have to do this.
What are they called?
We're on WWE right now. Is it worth it? I'm like, is it any good? I haven't actually sat down and watched a Raw or SmackDown in its entirety for... I have no idea. I stay up to date with all the review pages. That's how I watch it now.
No.
Especially with the WWE, because it's like, this all has no story whatsoever. Like, none of it makes sense. It's all boring. On ESPN? Try and make it, we're gonna make sports entertainment legitimate sport, you know, so they're just like, oh no man, this is the real deal, we don't.
I can't believe you're done. I haven't done anything. I can't believe I'm sitting there and I'm going to for nothing. How to read every single time.
Oh, that would be a good one then.
Alright, if you can run it every 5 minutes, I'll give you 28 dollars. 10, 20, 30, 40, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, go. Oh, you might, don't try not to fall down. Don't might get angry.
So, so I saw that they gave Ricochet the Intercontinental belt. I'm like, so you, do you know how much that belt means absolutely nothing if they, I mean, no offense to Ricochet, right? Like I like Ricochet, you know, I wish they did more with him, right? But that belt means absolutely nothing if they put it on the waist of Ricochet. Like, it's not gonna do anything. Two times in 8 months. See? I mean, it means nothing.
Why is it so stupid hard?
How do you make the Intercontinental belt and the US belt mean anything? Like, those two belts mean nothing. See, at least something that it was TNA then, but you know, they're Impact now, but something that they did that I thought was really cool, because you know they had the X Division belt, right, which was their second belt, and the thing about that was that whoever had the X Division belt right before Bound for Glory, I think it was Bound for Glory, so whoever was the champion was able to either stay X Division champion, right, or they would cash in their X Division championship to get an instant shot at the current world champion, right? So it made sense that people would go fighting after the X Division belt, because it was a gate, you know, it was a gateway right towards the heavyweight, the championship belt. If they did that, I think that would be cool, right? That would work. Open challenges, but it would have to be open challenges that people would be like, oh wow, that's an actual challenge, not, hey, here's this C-lister. Remember the C-lister? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. We're not even really talking about that. I mean, hell, when I was in Florida, I mean, I went to their shows every single week. Had my pass through Universal. Went there every week. Was there for the tapings of Universal of TNA when it was TNA. What? Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah, but it was a championship that had weight to it, like, because they defended it, and you know, and the X Division belt was like no weight class, no, you know, no excuses, no whatever. It was like anyone could be X Division champ, right? It wasn't just like, oh, only the flippy people can have the X Division champ or championship. Everyone was in there. They're like, I want a championship, and so they'd go, well, I'm gonna go prove myself on the X, you know, on the X Division belt. I thought that was cool. They literally only had 2 belts, right? And they're like, these are our 2 belts. And then the tag belts, of course, but just saying. You know, like, these are our 2 belts. These are the ones we're using. And they meant something. Each one of them meant something. Like, I don't think that's just not happening with the other belts in the WWE. Like you said, they're just paper belts. Like, yeah, you got it. Congratulations. Well, yeah, him and Christopher Daniels, they had those belts for forever and a day. Still don't know why all of a sudden this is so color adjustment. Yeah, I love the Fallen Angel character. You know, when AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels, and you know, when those guys were on the top, oof, those are some great matches. Those are awesome. Jay Lethal too, thrown up in the mix. Oh, Low-Ki was... I thought Low-Ki in TNA was great. I really liked him. I think they used his style well there, right? Like, he's heavy hitter, no nonsense type guy. I thought that was great. But then when they tried to bring him into the WWE and he was all like Pimp Daddy Key, it was just like, what is happening here? It didn't fit, nobody liked it. You know, and then he'd go in the ring and try and be like, no, man, I'm still the same guy who will hit you really, really hard and you won't like me. And it's just like, that's all nice and good, but your character makes no sense. It's true. He was not particularly good at it. Oh man, and TNA introduced us to Judas Messias. Who later became known as Mil Muertes. Muertes. Don't forget to save. Okay. Omega Red. So he had blonde hair. Okay. White face, blonde hair. Gotcha. And then... I guess it didn't matter. Is that yellow too? No, it just looks white. No, it's just white. Okay. All right, moving on. You lose all your work. You know, I would cry right here on stream, just straight up, just cry. It's like, oh, you just lost everything. Like, wouldn't be a good look. Yeah, oh yeah, it would be bad. Crocodile tears, snot. I can't deal with another lose everything. My hard drive crashed in the second set of Dark Legacy. That was a sad moment. I actually sent out an email and I was like, I'm ready to refund all your money. And they're like, yep, that sucked. It happened. It's an omen. Done. Let's just forget about it. And I was like, let's just forget about the whole thing. and everyone was like, no, 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 don't do that. We will wait. We'll support you. I had to start over from scratch. That hurt. That was a hard day for me. As you may or may not be able to remember. Ooh. Oh, that hurts even worse. Jeez Louise, man. $20's better than nothing, but still, jeez. He's like, that hurts my feelings, and it wasn't even mine. Yikes. So Enrique yelled at me and said that he said I need to do more pages pronto. I was like, that's not nice. Don't yell at me. Most of it was schoolwork. I think it was right. Look, man, I'm trying, okay? Trying here. It's coming. But I was able to find some time to that other page that I'd already worked on. I was able to ink it up and color it. Haven't put any dialogue on it, but I might skip that and go to the next page to draw. He's right though. I'm working on it. From here, like, the stream is like, once I'm done with these, because that, me being sick, really robbed me of some time, so I need to use, I was like, well, I'm gonna stream, I might as well stream this, so that's why most of it has been that. But after this is done, we'll be working on just Ninja Empire comics, mostly because, well, first off, I want to try and get a submission in for the first time in Lord knows how long. I want to get a submission into the Creators for Creators and see if I get lucky. Bam, bam, bam. Now just red. It's red, 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 red. Oh no. Well, tell her, you know, tell her we want her to feel better. Feel better soon. Oh, come on, party fouls. That's not the right way. Markers, can you grab that green one right there, please? Thank you.
Do you like those markers?
They're alright. But they're watercolor markers, so. What?
Why are you?
What? Sorry to hear that. Good. It's too dark. Oh, that'll be a good rating. I'm just gonna fill this in. Ooh, look at that Ohuhu marker go. Ohuhu has definitely become my favorite cheap marker. Although I did just film this week's Is It Worth It? And I reviewed the new Adaxi brush markers, and they're pretty good. Nice little flow, vibrant colors. I was surprised. Not even gonna lie, I was like, wow, these turned out great. Alright, so we gotta let that dry a little bit. I don't necessarily have negative reviews, to be honest. I did. I mean, I did. And I was like, this is... Yeah, I've had that. And I was like, these are... Then no, they're all the same.
I was like, you don't have to do that. Like, these are so horrible. If anyone who likes these, what happened to your camera? Oh, okay, never mind. You were just blurred for a second.
Yeah, because it's on. The thing is that every time you restart something, it decides that it wants to do all kinds of things on its own. So, like, it went back to autofocus again. The exposure's super bright and everything, so. Alright, so that's red too, right? Red. That is Bishop. That's my boy Bishop. Because he's a mutant. Well, he's from the future, and in the future, mutants were branded. What do you mean? For your phone? We really just need to go and buy you one. Because
I don't bring all my money with me, so I don't.
it's like, I mean, it depends. You can get one for like between 60 and.
Like, what's on got last time?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Because, like, I'll be honest, I'll probably break my phone. Well, look at my phone. Because I don't need a super, super amazing one. Why can you have friends on Twitch?
What?
Like, what do you gain?
I don't.
Having a friend.
Oh, it just allows you to know when they go live and stuff like that.
Okay.
Bishop.
Oh my goodness.
Did you finish painting?
Yeah. And I just gotta sign it and give it to their Mr. Taylor. Ugh.
You alright?
No, I have to take my allergy medicine.
Why? Why do you so? Why do you seem so defeated that you need to go take your allergy medicine?
Allergy meds are for losers who can't handle a little pollen.
Oh, is that the case? Okay.
No, it's in my butt. Like, my nose is all stuffy, my eyes itch, my head's been hurting. No,
Have you not been taking your allergy meds?
no, it's been winter.
Okay, smart kid, whatever. No, it's winter. I'm just all messed up.
I just forgot it. And then once I get out of the pattern of picking them, I don't ever.
It's like, nah, why would I ever? Nah.
Out of the pattern.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Well, it's been an hour, so it's time to run this ad. Thank you very much, support. 4 cents.
I think like the new feature where they can like still see your thing.
Yes.
While you watch the ad.
I do like that. I think it was a great add-on.
Because I thought, like, honestly, ads are gonna come on. But, like, when I watched streamers on Twitch, they would, like, make people or say to subscribe before, like, they played an ad.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you wouldn't miss anything, right?
Right.
So, like, can you still hear it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't watch you with sound on because it's annoying. Like, you can hear you. And
Right.
I can hear you.
I don't think you can. I don't think the sound works. Like, I think that's the trade-off. Like, you can still see, but you can't hear. You know? Is the ad still running?
What is S/U?
Oh, I guess so. S/U. What?
I don't know. This person said S/U for SFS. What does that mean?
On what? I don't know what you're talking
On my phone.
about. Oh. That's a young people lingo. I don't know. I'm like, that's a young people lingo. What am I? I'm gonna claim oldness on that.
I need to do No, it's not in the chat.
Nope. Nope. There you go. Oh, SU mean equals shut up.
Oh, that's what I thought. But why is there
Miss Ebony's hip.
Why did it show up on screen but it blurred it out in chat? So why did you get rid of shut up?
I didn't. That's Twitch. That's Twitch. I'm like, I don't think I got rid of anything. I mean, that also might not be true, but so there's blue.
SFS. It said shut up for SFS.
asking the wrong person.
Maybe Miss Ebony knows.
Maybe Miss Ebony does know.
She's smarter than all of us.
Should write Miss Ebony in chat.
How do you, like, directly do that?
You go at.
Right, I got it.
Wow, I knew that.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Kind of like a universal thing, don't you think?
Yeah, but I never talk in chat. You know. Talking streams, don't comment on YouTube videos.
Oh, you're just horrible like that?
Yeah, because I don't have anything to add. I feel like that's weird. Why is my head so loud?
That is a question we may never have the answer to.
I genuinely don't know how we can still hear.
I don't think he can. I think he's deaf.
It's like so loud.
Oh, see? Shout out for shout out.
That doesn't make any sense. Shut up for shout out for shout out. I just realized I'm on my I'm so bad
At solitaire?
at
Really?
yes.
Well, that's that's a little embarrassing. Oh, that's if you were referring to TikTok. Are you referring to TikTok?
I don't know. I was looking at Rita, my friend, or whatever, their like old post or a post that they had posted on their Snapchat, and I don't really know what they're trying to say. But luckily, it's not for me because the only reason I can see their stuff is I don't even know why they have a friend of me. We're never friends in the first place.
It's for clout. Look, I have so many friends. Oh,
Yeah, so
no, I'm just saying that's why they did that.
I should do that. That would be so fun. I don't have so many friends. So
Irony.
what do you have to do tomorrow?
Have to? I have to teach my class tomorrow.
What are you looking forward to doing tomorrow?
What is tomorrow? Oh no, I get to teach them about color theory tomorrow.
I just did when I took solo on TikTok. I just kept getting suggestions to don't shade with black.
Yep.
Ever.
That's
Use
true.
The other colors. on
That's
the
true.
other side.
You're not supposed to shade with black. It's a printing thing.
Yeah, most of the time I don't shade with black, but sometimes I do. But that's usually just when I want like a super dramatic thing. That when like I really only do that when I use paint. I'll use black first and then like blend it out like down.
Well, you can paint with black. That's not the issue.
So just another issue, because I do.
The issue is if you are painting with black, that means that you're adding black into the color, right? And so when you print it, the machines are all in separate cartridges, right? And so the machine is trying to get you to that color, which whatever color you put together, you can mix certain colors to get. So it's mixing all those colors to get to that color, and then it adds black to it. And so then everything gets dark and muddy, and it's just not, it's not pretty. So that's why you're not supposed to color with black. Like, you can use black. Time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. We don't have that many more to go. Well, you still got like 10 minutes. Huh? Bye. You get too overzealous with one line, then you gotta make everything thicker because you now have some random black spot on the line. It's all horrible. You gotta come back in and try and even everything out. Pain in the butt. Should try and find a way to be able to lay down all my colors and then ink. I don't know how well most alcohol markers would do with just pencil, and then you just mark over the pencils, right? You do all your marker work over the pencil and then come in and ink, because I'm finding myself inking twice. But I know that the alcohol marker is going to pull up the graphite. And so it's just going to make a mess. My other option is what a lot of other people do, which is they're like, well, I inked it once, I'm not going to ink it again. But for me, it's a pain in the butt, because I look at that and I'm like, that's not as striking as it could be. So that's why it'd be nice if there was an ink that was actually fade resistant against the eraser. Because that's the one thing, I mean, you know, all I'm doing when it fades, when the ink fades, or the sharp, and then not necessarily a Sharpie, but when the ink fades and stuff like that, it's because I use the eraser to get rid of all the pencil lines. That's it. It's like, that's it. And then all of a sudden, I gotta go ink over everything again. Pain in the butt. Oh. Very happy with that one. Omega Red. I have no idea what Gambit looks like. No clue. Okay, so it's black, it's got brown hair, that's brown, and then pinkish, fiery pink eyeballs. Nope. Vivid pink for the eyeballs. Probably put the same pink in the background. Really should draw Gambit again. Like for other things, because he keeps popping up. People are like, you got Gambit? No. Always surprised. I'm like, why? A lot of people like them some Gambit. Kind of fail to see the appeal. This vivid pink. You know what I've realized is I think I'm actually trying to thin out my markers, because I've been extensively trying to use up these touch markers. And then there'll be some that I know, I'm like, you know what, this color was fantastic. So because of that, I'm gonna get the refill for this color. But there are some where I'm like, this color's not, you know, it worked for this, but it's not necessarily something that I'm going to be after later. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need this color. But there's a nice combination for a skin tone that there is, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. This will work very nicely. So I want to make sure that I keep that. But I don't know. Ohuhu might be my. Yeah, it depends. Once the Olo markers get here, we'll get to see. I mean, my big thing is I still have to wait, because what I need are the bullet, right? Oh, and I think in the next stream, I'm a Gambit hater. That's all. It's possible. Next stream, I might actually be able to show you guys the markers in action. The Olo markers. Don't have a full set or anything like that. I just got a couple greens. So we'll have to do something. That way I get to show it off. Ohuhu versus a Daxi. To be honest, Ohuhu. I like a Daxi. I actually did. Their new set. This way. Alright, this is their new package. Their upgrade from the black bag and stuff like that. And you know, the flow was actually really nice. It was like, wow, these are really good. Like I mean, the other ones were fine, but I'm like, these are really, really good. So, but Ohuhu, just the flow and vibrancy of the Ohuhu markers are just, it is second to none. It's so good. But to be honest, the thing that's keeping me away from just going, you know what, Ohuhu's my marker, is the fact that you can't buy individuals. That's it. That's really it. And I know that they have some not originals, individuals. I know that. I've seen them. But they don't have all of them. And so as I go through, once I start going through the 320 to find out what would be my core set, you know, I'll be like, oh, well, I need this marker. Oh, well, guess what? You can't get it. And that's my biggest fear. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're super cheap. But if I have to buy 320 markers just to get that one marker that I need, that's kind of crazy. The Shogun and his son. Okay. Why? Curious. Because the son, while important, doesn't show up until way later. And the Shogun's dead. He's like, and Shogun's dead. Like dead. Deadity dead. completely hate the fact this is all faded out. And it's all faded out because I erased it. So AG, did you ever figure out what you were actually planning on doing with your comic? Are we going to Webtoons? What are we doing? You know, so we know how to support you. Webtoons? Okay. Let us know when it goes up. When are you gonna start deciding to start going to some conventions with your book? I mean, seems like you got plenty of content. Okay. I think since you have so much of it already done, going to Webtoons should be fairly easy. Right? Because you got all the stuff. So what? People on Webtoons haven't seen it. So for them, it's all new content. And then, you know, you just don't outright you just outright don't tell them. Okay. Bishop, you are almost done. So, Miss Ebony, you called me a bishop, Gambit hater. Do you like Gambit? Okay. Here's the thing, is the same advice that I always give. The longer you wait, the longer it won't go out. Like, I know that you're working on, you know, chapter 5 or something like that, right? Or episode 5. But the thing is, like I said, the longer you wait, like, why wait? Just do it, you know? And then keep doing it. Because you're doing, hopefully, what you love. I love his accent. You know, and if you're doing what you love, then it shouldn't really matter what anyone thinks. Yes, it would hurt, right? You could put it out there and people start being stupid like they always do because trolls are evil. But I'm just saying, you know, you'd be able to get it out there. You know what I mean? But what is his power? He has the power to charge things. Like, he likes charging cards, but he could charge anything. So he puts some type of, I don't know what kind of supercharge into inanimate objects. Like, he couldn't do it to a person and watch them explode. Like, he couldn't do that. But he can put it into a deck of cards. And then that could explode. Which in turn would hurt you. No! Where's that coming from? You suck so bad. Why? Nope, we're gonna have to cover it up in black. Can't have that. Can't have that there. You're dying too, huh? Don't worry, we're almost done here. Okay. Kinetic energy, that's what it was, yeah. Oh, really? I never really saw Gambit as like upper tier mutant. Maybe it's just because of the way they kind of always utilized him. Oh. Oh. What he wants when he wants. Ah, that's Wolverine. Wolverine does what he wants when he wants. Gambit's just kind of there. Sort of. You know what I mean? He just could never really... I don't know. Just never really got into Gambit. Never... They're unlocking everyone's potential now. Forgot what it was. Was it X-Men Extreme? I think, where there was a mutant called like Lifeguard or something like that. And her ability, like her mutant ability, was to unlock the entire potential of a mutant. And there was one time where she was, well, where the entire team was being obliterated by something, and Rogue was like, you need to give me, you need to unlock my powers. And she was super hesitant, and then she's like, because if I do this, I'm effectively making you the strongest mutant ever. And it's because, she done sucked up everyone's power at one point in time. And so, that Rogue's biggest thing was she has these powers, right? Like, she sucked up these powers, but she can't control it. Only at the very beginning, and then it kind of gets stored into her memory banks or something like that, and then she can't use them anymore. This ability unlocked it, so she had full control over all of the mutant powers that she's absorbed. I was like, oh, she's too powerful then. And I forgot how they remedied that situation. But, you know what I mean? Because they did it. She got her powers unlocked. And then, like I said, I forget how exactly they remedied that. Like, yeah. Oh. Seems super important. I mean, and here's the thing. For me, so, you know, they're trying to keep things interesting, trying to move stuff forward. But I'm going, you know, if you, because X-Men has created a ton of people, but it's, you know, like new characters and stuff like that. But it's like, you know, you should just let them be the center, right? Instead of like, oh, well, you know, Wolverine's still there, and Jean Grey's still there, and all these people are still there. And it's like, well, if we still have all the main people, then, right, the story's going to become stagnant. And I think, as much as I love the premise of X-Men, kind of keeps coming back to the same thing, right? And it's mostly because, well, it's always the same people. And every now and then you might get a sprinkle of someone else, but in the end, it's always the same people. Thor's eyeballs are blue, right? Oh. Right. Yep. Was the show to people up? Ha! You're like... You'd be hired at negotiations all the time. Yeah, when they're like, I take your silence as a form of agreeance. You would just be like, you're not talking. That's true. It did kind of peter out after that. Thor's eyeballs blue, right? I'm thinking blue eyes, right? Flake Phillips. Yeah. I wish you the best of luck. He's Norse, so yeah. Blue. Low key. Wait. Wow. Which is yellow. I guess it's supposed to be gold, but the whole helmet's yellow. Oh, there you go. The whole thing's yellow. Okay. Let's see, do we do that yellow? Or do we do canary yellow? That's not a good yellow. What is that? Oh. What? How's your comic coming? Well, I've been working on this. That's pretty much where my world has been as of late. I did manage to get a page colored, inked, and yeah, so inked and colored, so that's good. But because of this commission, like this one came in, I lost like a week and a half because, you know, I had the flu. And so because of that, now I'm playing catch up, but I had to, you know, I had to do this commission, because if I don't, that'd be bad, right? And it's something I had to tell myself: real money over potential money. Like, this money's happening already. So and I gotta email someone else because they want me to work on something. It was funny, like ever since I said I was finally gonna come around, I'm like, I'm gonna do this comic. Like that's what I want to do, right? Ever since I said that, now people want me to work with them. You know, over the past 2 years where I was like, well, no, you know, where I was still just, what do I really want to do? For this, you know, are we doing a game? Are we doing this? Like, what are we doing? You know, nothing. And then now it's all like, oh, you want to do something? Oh, well, about that. Oh, what's going on? What happened? Looks like Butch won it. You know that was rigged. You know that was rigged. There's just no way around that. How you did all the work and he just took it over? You're like, sucker. Grass screen. Do we have another grass screen? Very important to make sure we have another grass screen. Just in case. Welcome back, Single Digit. How is Rewind doing? I don't know if you saw, but we were wishing her all the best. It's possible to win without anyone declaring. Only if it mod win. That's also not true. There, you guys are the definition of a rigged fight. The definition of a rigged fight. Get that Loki in there. That Loki green, bam. We are almost done. We're almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Because technically, once I ink Loki, I'm technically done. Because I drew one too many. So I drew one set too many, actually. Which is kind of funny. So actually, once we're done, I think I'm going to ask you guys which one you think I should keep. I do still have the big ones to do, but they're a lot fewer and far between, and I'll be doing those off stream, mostly because we're trying to keep those a secret. So I'll be able to show you, copies of it later, but I was supposed to keep some of these secret, but I needed to get them done. So on stream it was. But yeah, the big ones, to be honest, I was less worried about than these. Mostly because there were so many. There are so many that needed to get done, and that was the daunting part. Gambit out of spite. I'm not keeping Gambit. Gotta keep the ninjas. Well, see, I thought about that because I really like how Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow came out, but those are the first ones I did for this. Like that would be a good story. Because I'm supposed to go to the actual breaking party, which is, people buy these mystery boxes and then they're gonna watch it be opened and stuff like that. So I'm gonna draw grind work. Nice. She's good. Just a tummy ache and cramps. Do. Oh, there's a good one. I was like, where's my bed? Okay, Thor's almost done. Okay, Thor's done. Loki, let's see how much time we have. 37. I don't know what just happened there. All of a sudden it was like, oh, we're just gonna bleed. Just gonna make it bleed. Making it bleed. Do 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 do. Loki Thor. Thor Loki. Alright, here we go. Now we just need to fill in this black. You guys are all gonna give me the silent treatment right at the end. That's so sad. There's Loki. Burm. Those guys. It's gonna work on my end. It's understandable. So I have the last two. And to be honest, I might just keep them. That way I don't have to do anything, right? It's almost done. I can ink these up, I can color these up later. And I'll just keep the Women of He-Man. I'll just finish it up before Annapolis. It's fair. It's fair. But yeah, I think that's gonna be what happens. That way I don't have to stress about it. So, all right. Take the ends off of this, which you can't see. All I'm doing is taking the tape off some of them. We are, I just gotta count it one more time. Tore my paper. I like tore my paper. What the heck? Get a notification all late. Oh well. It's the back, it doesn't matter. It happens to me on big sets too, so we're like, oh, I'm working on something for Marvel, you know, and then I'm doing the same idea here because it's what I'm getting known for. And then the tape comes off. I mean the paper in the back, and I'm like, oops. Should use painter's tape, right? Because it comes off easier, not as sticky. But alas, oh wait, no, okay. All right, let's count the sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Alright, so I'm gonna keep the Battle Royale. What's going on? Who's gonna stick around? Not me. I've been obliterated again. Oh man, Miss Ebony with the super rigged fight at the very end. Oops. Ooh, rigged. Alright, so 26 cards. I'm going to keep those last two. That way I can be like, alright, we're done here. So the next thing we do will be pages. Just like we rehearsed. Show them all to you. Mandala lurking again. It's like, we see you. The Ninja Empire will find you. And these are the ones from today. Thanks, man. Bam. I know. Well, as soon as I hit end stream and you're like, oh no anthem, I'm like, oh crap. So we will make sure that we get the anthem today for sure. An absolute. So there you go, guys. We finally made it through. I'm gonna have to take pictures of these last ones. Okay. And this way I can scan them. Currently putting them back together so that we can scan them. All right. Good versus evil. I know. Hey, look. At least I'm streaming, unlike some people. Okay. I may have forgot. But at least I didn't forget to stream at all, forever, for months. You don't stream. No, you don't. Yeah, no, it's not good versus evil, it's just versus. Because these two are good guys. Yeah, let's not even play like you stream. Because you know you don't. You don't stream. No need to lie. I do stream. Really? When? Capture card. Girl chair. Just because you have all the things to stream doesn't actually mean that you do stream. And just saying that you stream and you stream in your head doesn't mean you stream. Sorry, man. You are like the spur of the moment streamer. You're like, I'll stream today. Maybe. Lumbar spine. I had one that had that actually had a massage function, and that chair just did not work out for me. It's now floating on the other side of the world. Floating on the other side of the computer islands that are down here in the basement. Next month's sticker? It could be, but I'm trying to get more finished content out. So I'm trying to draw as much as possible. So, but very rarely do I do a traditional, like a traditionally drawn sticker, because the colors don't always match up, and so I don't want it to look poopy, you know what I mean? So at least with digital, and I mean, I can put it up there and then digitally go over it and color it again. I have done that as well. But this character is just, this is a stream of consciousness character, right? There was no rhyme or reason. It was just, I started with a head, and this is what came out. And it's not even because it's done with marker, it didn't even do what I really wanted it to. Mostly because I didn't really plan ahead. And because I thought I could do like an overlay of color, and the overlay just turned everything brown, because I actually did all the shadows and stuff with the the yellow and then the shadow color of the yellow. And then when I tried, because I wanted this character to have purple, like purple tips, and yeah, it didn't work out because the color that I put on top of it turned everything brown. Yeah. So are you still good on your no buy until April? No buying stuff until April. Still sounds too tough. Yep. What's up, Mandala? Nice of you to come out of lurk. DC Collects, what's up? We went ahead and finished up all the cards are now done. You can see some of them floating around. But I finished all the cards up, so the only thing that's left are the big ones, the super prizes, which I will not do on stream, so that there's still some mystery as far as what's going to happen. So, adding to my wish list, nice. Yep, big ones will be fun too. I haven't even told you guys what I'm doing, so everyone gets to be surprised. But I had a couple minutes left of the stream, and I figured, you know, let me finish inking this one up. Then I'll have more stuff to put in our accountability folder. Bam! 1 minute left. 1 minute left, and bam! Look at that, done! Done! Yeah, I did post in the folder this week. I even said something in the chat. Alright, AG, thank you so much for hanging out, as always. You were awesome. I wasn't paying attention. That's fair. Oh. Well, I just got my answer. These are not good. The pen is not good for using with marker. Which means that kind of sucked. Still make it work. Is there a Thor and Loki sketch card? Yeah, there is. Is there one? Of course there was. I've been updating when we post. Oh, I normally go through there and update it too. So for those people who haven't posted, you know, like not necessarily who haven't posted, but who haven't said anything, I'll post it in there for them. All right. Anyway, bam. And then we're gonna sign this. And that the Senate they approved the law to make new federal hate crime good. In the year of 1877, I'm like, good. That should have been something that was done a long time ago. All right. Well, our time is up today. We did a lot, I guess, since Doug is here. I mean, we got this done, right? We finished this one, which is cool. I'm glad that one got finished. We did Loki, right? We got my boy Omega Red and Wolverine going on here. And then Gambit and Bishop. Batman and it was like the Batmans and Joker. There we go. Okay. So, you know, as you see, we got a lot done today. Yeah. And there you go, sorry. Answering something. And there we go. Okay. Alright, so enjoy the journey. You know, yeah, no, I love actually this makes me want to do more sketch cards like this, right? Because I think that the colors came out great. You know, working on some good paper really helps, and so I think it was really nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it very much, and doing the big ones are going to be fun too. So, you know, we're going to get that. Should be a lot of fun, and hopefully, like I said, it should be done by the end of this week, so we can get that out to you, so you don't have to worry about anything. Hey, we can get it done. All right, but as far as the stream goes from here on out, we're going to go back to comics. So on Wednesday, we're going to tackle another page. I'll show you the colored one that I've already done. And yeah, we're going from there. The cardstock type. So these are Eon production cards. So whatever they have left over from the comic pages that they cut up, they make sketch cards out of them, and this is what it is. So I don't know what it is. It's a smooth, it's thicker, right? Okay, right. It's a nice thick paper. It's smooth. But if you go to Eon prod prod.com, it'll take you right there. It's good stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. So, all right. But like I said, we are out of time, so we're going to he wouldn't know. It's paper that I had. He this was not supplied to me. I bought it. So like I said, thank you guys. We'll see you on Wednesday. Are we rating anyone today? I don't know. Are we gonna rate somebody today? Yep, that's it. EonProd.com. It's Comic Book Curious Network. Is that who we're rating? Okay. All right. Well, like I said, thank you guys so very much. You guys are awesome. Remember, always remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. And I will see you guys on Wednesday to start drawing more Ninja Empire comics. And until then, let's go raid somebody. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.